welcome back to All Things Family Inspired. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to say thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're returning to the channel, I am very thankful to have you here. Thanks for returning. I love you guys. There will be no channel without you guys. So I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe. Click on the red notification button. It's free of charge and it's a way to show your support. Happy Australian Day to all my Aussies. Aussie. Oi. I hope we're all doing fine. I hope we're staying safe. For those of you who do not know, today is Australian Day, and some people also call it the Invasion Day. That was the day when the first fleet arrived, in Sydney, and people think that was the day they took over the land and invaded the indigenous people space, I guess. So yeah, that's your history lesson for today. And I just wanted to share one of my experiences, when I first arrived in Australia. Now, Australia is a beautiful place, and there are so many things to be thankful for. But, it's so funny because we are all different in a way, but when you think about it, we all have these little experiences that make us different but the same in so many ways. Now, I would like to share my experience about my very first fireworks in Australia. Oh, this is funny. Try not to laugh too much. And if you can relate, I'd like for you to leave a comment down below, because I have spoken to quite a few people about it, and they think that, similar thing happened to them. All right, so don't laugh too much. Now, here we go. My very first fireworks experience in Australia. It was on Australian Day. I remember very well, like it was yesterday, and this was over a decade ago. All right. Now, we had just come to Australia not long, right? Just I think 2-3 months or so. Actually, it had been a little more than that. But yes. Anyways, we were new, and we didn't know anything about fireworks. Okay. We didn't know about celebration where people fire something that sounded like gun. Now, if you know my background, you know where I come from. I'm from Liberia originally, and there was war in Liberia for over like 15 years. Yes, 15 years. They were at war. A civil war was going on there. So I was practically a very little girl when we had to run away, due to the war. Now, me being a little girl and leaving the country, we still experience the gun sound, right? And it's terrifying for a little child, especially. It's very much terrifying. So when we came to Australia, and there was this firework happening, I remember, when we heard the very first one, we started running. Like, I'm talking about my mom, my little nephews, myself, my niece. Like, we were all running and trying to find a place to hide. It was incredibly funny afterwards, but it was a serious deal, because what happened is that we coming from a place of war to a place where we thought there was peace and freedom, and then only to find out in our head we thought there was a war that was happening. People must have been taking over. The rebels must have attacked. It was so funny. It was like, it was terrifying at that very moment, to be honest. And and it was few minutes later before my sister, who brought me to Australia, came in, and she was like, "Oh, calm down, guys. It's not a gun. they're just having a fireworks to celebrate the holiday. And that was how we finally came out of hiding, because we literally had to hide, okay? Because when you are in a war and there's an attack, you have to try and take cover. You're running away from gunshots, So this is what happened. We came out of hiding, and in the end, we started to laugh at each other. But that is just one of the many stories I can tell about my experiences, some of my experiences as a migrant moving to Australia. Nevertheless, over 10 years later, I am doing fantastic. I love to go to the fireworks. I'm still terrified by the sound, but I love to watch it because I like to take my kids, except recently where we've had COVID-19 happening. But yes, I love to go and watch the fireworks. I try to put something in my ears so that the noise or the loud sound does not scare me off, because I still have that gunshots sound in my ears. So yeah, it's kind of funny, but yes, I hope you guys can relate to that. And I'm very sure that you all have your own migrant stories. As a migrant, I know we have our stories that make us uniquely different, but then in the end, because we all have those stories, it makes us all the same. So happy Australian Day to all of my Aussie friends and families out there. I love you all. And this is All Things Family Inspire, a show where we are all about family, relationship, lifestyle, and all of those things. I appreciate you guys. I love you all so much. Thanks for being here. And please feel free, comment down below and tell me what you think about the video. What was your favorite part? The part where I had to hide, or the part where I discovered there was nothing to be worried about? Can you relate? Comment down below. I'd like to know, because I know I am not alone. I know I am not alone, okay? So yes, I love you all guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.